ਬਾਈ ਨੂੰ ਕੱਟ ਦੋ ਸੂਰਜ ਅੱਖਾਂ 'ਚ ਪਿਆ ਰਿਹਾ
ਸੂਰਜ ਪੈ ਰਿਹਾ ਪਰ
ਚਲੋ ਫੋਟੋ
ਫੋਟੋ ਠੀਕ।
Summary of the story I told you, Christ was crucified, chaos started, and the people from Middle East, from Mesopotamia and from Africa ran away from their country into Anatolia, to Ephesus, to Mount Ararat district and to Cappadocia. The ones in Cappadocia found underground storage and carved them deeper and wider as a city, and they start hiding in those during the Roman raids in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th century. Everything had changed with a dream of a woman. In 324, the tradition says that the mother of Constantine the Great, Eleni, had a dream of Jesus Christ. Regarding to the tradition, in her dream she had seen Jesus Christ, and Christ told her the cross he was crucified is still in Jerusalem. She should go there and find it. She woke up in the morning as a very faithful Christian and started pushing everyone to convert to Christianity. And she took a trip down to Middle East, and finally she found the cross that Christ was crucified in Jerusalem in 324. And the cross was cut into 3 pieces. one piece was left over in the Temple of Solomon in Jerusalem. Another piece was sent to Rome. It's supposed to be at St. Peter's Church in Vatican. And the last piece was taken to the city of Constantinople, where the Emperor Constantine the Great had no idea what to do with that piece of wood. He put it into a pagan temple and built up an obelisk at the top of it. And when he decided to be a Christian in 325, he went to the city of Nicaea and met the bishops over there and asked them a question: who is Jesus Christ? If you are telling that he is the Son of God, I am not buying it. But if you are saying he is the messenger of God, I'm a Christian as well. So, known as the Nicene Creed, or the First Ecumenic Council of Christianity, Constantine the Great, as being the emperor of the Eastern Roman, he promised them Christians are free and no one will hurt them. That was a milestone in the life of the Christianity, and all these people were free from being a slave of the Roman Empire, free as the Christians. It doesn't matter if they are Christians or not, they were free. Some kept living in here, some went back to the Middle East. The First Ecumenic Council, or the Nicene Creed, 325. The second one and the third ones are in Asian side of Istanbul, 354, 376. At the third council, they had welcomed the four Gospels written by Matthew, Marcus, Lucas, and John, and they sent 3 bishops to Cappadocia to establish the Christian community here. These bishops are named St. Basil the Great, St. George of Nicaea, and St. George or the Dragon, the character who is riding a white horse, and with his spear he kills the dragon underneath, which doesn't mean an animal but the Satan. An entrance, it's the entrance of the Snake Church. Alright, I don't think that the Christians will name their church as Snake, but we have 1600k churches in Cappadocia and the local people have no idea about the names of them. If they see a big dragon at the entrance, look like a snake, which is killed by St. George of the Dragon, they will name it the Snake Church. If they see a sheep, they will say the church with a sheep. If they see a church painted in white, they will say white church, red church, because naming 1600 is not easy. At the entrance on the left-hand side of the church, there is a kind of St. George of the Dragon and St. George of Nicaea riding their horses, and they kill the dragon, but the dragon looks like a python snake. That's why it's called the Snake Church. From that church all the way up to where people are standing, it's the continuance of the campus. Look, this is what we gave a visit.
ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਗੌਰਮੀ ਓਪਨ 에ਅਰ ਮਿਊਜ਼ੀਅਮ ਦੀ। ਸੋ ਗੌਰਮੀ ਓਪਨ 에ਅਰ ਮਿਊਜ਼ੀਅਮ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਯੂਨੈਸਕੋ ਦੀ ਵਿਸ਼ਵ ਵਿਰਾਸਤੀ ਸਥਾਨ ਹੈ। ਇੱਕ ਵਿਸ਼ਾਲ ਮੱਠ ਹੈ, ਇੱਕ ਕੰਪਲੈਕਸ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਕਿ 10ਵੀਂ 11ਵੀਂ ਤੇ 12ਵੀਂ ਸਦੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸ਼ਾਨਦਾਰ ਫਰੈਸਕੋ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਚਟਾਨ ਕੱਟ ਕੇ ਬਣਾਈਆਂ ਚਰਚਾਂ ਤੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਲਾਇਬ੍ਰੇਰੀ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਦੀ ਮਸ਼ਹੂਰ ਹੈ ਉਸ ਥਾਂ ਦੀ। ਇਹ ਚਰਚ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਜਾਂ ਇਹ ਥਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਜ਼ੁਲਮ ਤੋਂ ਬਚਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਈਸਾਈਆਂ ਲਈ ਪੂਜਾ ਸਥਾਨ ਹੈ ਅਤੇ ਪਨਾਹ ਦੇ ਸਥਾਨ ਵਜੋਂ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਨ। ਗੌਰਮੀ ਓਪਨ 에ਅਰ ਮਿਊਜ਼ੀਅਮ।
The place we are heading now is the miracle of the nature. Normally the hard rock layers are supposed to be down and the soft layers are supposed to be at the top of them. In here we had a soft layer which had been pushed by the small volcanoes at the bottom of the lake to the top. And at an eruption of a big volcano, it sprayed 10-15 feet thick of a hard rock at the top of it. It seems like cake with a hot chocolate layer. When you come in here and look that way, all the hard layer. which is a harder rock at the top and darker. Please come to this angle. It's all over there. In millions of years of time, soft parts have been washed away and the hard rock remained at the top. And around of it became like a neck with a cone body. When the neck can't balance the weight of the rock anymore, like this, it falls apart. People noticed one thing: the down layer is soft and they hollowed it out for living inside. And these are not the windows, these are the doors to step in. When they need the fire, they carved out the chimneys at the top of them, and this plain had all of them around. The merchants on the Silk Road who had seen them from a distance blamed them, devil chimneys. Because in pagan belief, underground is the hell and smoke should come out from somewhere. These were called devil chimneys for thousands of years. In 1970s, the tourism changed their name, fairy chimneys. Now, when you look straight, is it very obvious that we have one layer of hard rock at the top and a soft layer down in here? It's very obvious. Do you see that crack? This crack will get icy in winter and will melt away in spring and expand. Every year, maybe a millimeter. After 1 million years, this crack will look like this crack. The wind will blow through it, the rain and the snow, it will melt again, it will get expand. After 2 million years, this crack will look like this V cut between them. It will cut this two separation as a V after 2 million years. After 2 million years, it will look like this. Somebody will come in here and ask to his guide, who put the rock up there? And the guide will start from the beginning. He will say, there was one layer of hard rock, soft rock down there, and in millions of years of erosion, the rock remained at the top over there, the rest crumbled away. It's gonna be the same. After 2 million or 3 million years, this will look like this. This is the best spot to explain about how they have been shaped. But since it's not happening in a couple of thousand years, that's why we got the fairy chimneys in this region. And till 1960s, since people live in here, when they left their homes, they were still farming in here. They got the grapes, they got their apricot trees, but in 2004, 2005, they gave up because they cannot harvest them. Every single tourist coming in here, picking up the apricots or grapes, and you cannot tell them don't. That's why they left them. That's why it looks like they are done. I see some apricots will blossom in a couple of days, but we won't take so much crops.
This crack. So he has to push me to get in. Huh? So this is one of the rooms. The lowest floor ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਹੈ ਇਹ. ਫਿਰ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਫੈਰੀ ਚਿਮਨੀ। ਜਿਹੜੀ ਫੈਰੀ ਚਿਮਨੀ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਉੱਚੀਆਂ ਕੋਨ ਆਕਾਰ ਦੀਆਂ ਚਟਾਨਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਬਣਤਰ ਕਪੋਡੀਆ ਦੀਆਂ ਪ੍ਰਸਿੱਧ ਥਾਵਾਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਇੱਕ ਹੈ। ਇਹ ਲੱਖਾਂ ਸਾਲ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਜਵਾਲਾਮੁਖੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਫਟਿਆ ਉਹਦੀਆਂ ਕਿਰਿਆਵਾਂ ਕਰਕੇ ਇਹ ਐਸਟੈਬਲਿਸ਼ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ। ਪੁਰਾਣੇ ਜ਼ਮਾਨੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੇ ਹਮਲਾਵਰਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਪਨਾਹ ਲੈਣ ਲਈ ਅਤੇ ਸੁਰੱਖਿਆ ਲਈ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨਰਮ ਚਟਾਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਘਰਾਂ, ਚਰਚ, ਘਰ ਬਣਾਏ, ਚਰਚ, ਇੱਥੋਂ ਤੱਕ ਕਿ ਸਾਰੇ ਭੂਮੀਗਤ ਸ਼ਹਿਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਉਕਰਿਆ ਸੀ। ਭੂਮੀਗਤ ਅੰਡਰਗਰਾਊਂਡ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਿਟੀ ਹੈ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਉਕਰਿਆ ਸੀ। ਮੌਂਕਸਰ ਵੈਲੀ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜੀ, ਮੰਕਸ ਵੈਲੀ ਵੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਇਹਨੂੰ, ਮੌਕਸ ਵੈਲੀ ਵੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ, ਪਾਸਾ ਬਾਗ ਵੀ ਕਹਿ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ। ਇਹ ਆਪਦੀਆਂ ਫੇਰੀ ਚੁੰਨੀਆਂ ਲਈ ਬਹੁਤ ਮਸ਼ਹੂਰ ਹੈ। ਵਿਦ ਮਲਟੀਪਲ ਸਟੈਮਸ, ਮਸ਼ਰੂਮ ਸ਼ੇਪਡ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਰੌਕ ਫਾਰਮ ਹੋਈਆਂ ਵੀਆਂ ਫਾਰਮ, ਕਈ ਤਣਿਆਂ ਅਤੇ ਮਸ਼ਹੂਰ ਮਸ਼ਰੂਮ ਆਧਾਰਿਤ ਦੀਆਂ ਚਟਾਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਬਣਤਰ ਵਾਲੀਆਂ ਕਈ ਚਿਮਨੀਆਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਦੇਖੋਗੇ। ਇਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਵਧੀਆ ਤੌਰ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਘਰ ਬਣਾਏ ਹੋਏ ਹੈ ਇਹਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ। ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਉੱਤੇ ਚੜ੍ਹ ਕੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਉਹ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ। ਜਿਹੜੀ ਚਟਾਨ ਸੀਗੀ ਉੱਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸੀਗੀ ਉਹ ਹਾਰਡ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਸੀ, ਥੱਲੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸੀ ਸੌਫਟ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਸੀ। ਇਹ ਵੀ ਜਵਾਲਾਮੁਖੀ ਕਰਕੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਇਹ ਚਟਾਨਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਇਹ ਬਣੀਆਂ। ਹਲਾਰਾ ਵੈਲੀ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜੀ, ਇਹ ਵਹਿੰਦੀ ਨਦੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਇੱਕ ਹਰੇ ਭਰੇ ਘਾਟੀ ਇਲਹਾਰਾ ਵੈਲੀ ਇੰਜ 3 ਫਰੈਸਕੋ ਨਾਲ ਸ਼ਿੰਗਾਰੇ ਗੁਫਾ ਚਰਚਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਬਿੰਦੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ। ਘਾਟੀ ਨੇ ਜ਼ੁਲਮ ਤੋਂ ਭੱਜਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਈਸਾਈਆਂ ਲਈ ਇੱਕ ਸਥਾਨ ਪ੍ਰਦਾਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ। ਇਹ ਹਾਈਕਿੰਗ ਅਤੇ ਪ੍ਰਾਚੀਨ ਇਤਿਹਾਸ ਦੀ ਪੜਚੋਲ ਲਈ ਇੱਕ ਆਦਰਸ਼ਕ ਸਥਾਨ ਹੈ। ਇੱਥੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹਾਈਕਿੰਗ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ। ਇਹ ਇੰਨੀ ਵੱਡੀ ਆਪਣਾ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਸੀਗੀ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਦਰਿਆ ਕਹਿ ਲਓ ਤੇ ਨਦੀ ਕਹਿ ਲਓ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਕਿ ਹੁਣ ਉੱਥੇ ਆਲਮੋਸਟ ਕੱਖ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਰਹਿ ਗਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ। ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕਿ ਹੁਣ ਲਾਹੌਰ ਜਾਈਏ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਰਾਵੀ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਉਹ ਕਿਲੇ ਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਦੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਸੀ, ਪਰ ਹੁਣ ਉਹ ਕਿਲੇ ਦੇ ਨੇੜੇ ਤੇੜੇ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ। ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹੀ ਇਹ ਇਫੈਕਟ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਤੁਰਕੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੈਪਾਡੋਸੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਸ ਨਦੀ ਦਾ ਦੇਖੋਗੇ।